Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Um, this is a general collective message for the whole collective consciousness, right? I was doing pulls this afternoon, and what I found is the Knight of Swords kept coming out for some energies or horoscopes signs. It was reversed, and for some it was upright. The Knight of Swords is about drama, and as this eclipse energy is moving forward, you and I could experience more drama, but the key to overcoming or using this drama energy is looking at it as a stepping stone. It's a key where you can use it as a stepping stone by not interacting with argumentative or conflicting energy. Sometimes it's just better to be silent, and then later on you can get your opportunity to speak. It's not being a coward if you wait, because in most cases we're learning how to wait on God, and so there's a fruit of the spirit that's developing, the fruit of the spirit and lesser of the malefic ego. And there's a healthy ego, but we got to get that unhealthy ego together, right? So Aries is in retrograde in Gemini, and what that means is the communication could be not so nice. It could trigger people. Also, your efforts in communities may not be seen. Some of your efforts may. It depends on your chart. But I wanted to come on because when I saw that King of Swords that came up about 3 or 4 times, I said, my mind was saying, oh, this is a collective energy. And I'm not surprised, but I just looked at it. And this king, he has a sword and he's standing on top of the world. But where he has his sword and his ego may being displayed, there's a wonderful effect of humbling that we can take on rather than acting out of that king. And if the King of Swords is reversed, that means that that drama is able to come to an end. So if you reverse it or invert it and you use it healthy, if you need to go work out to get anger out of you, frustration, worry, then you do that. If you need to eat healthier, then you do that. If you need to just look at yourself and say, this is me that needs to release this so I can be, an evolved individual, because society is evolving regardless if people act like it or if they accept it. We are in this world to heal and rebuild, and that's what the energies are speaking to us about. So if there's triggering, take it upon yourself to say that I am a bigger person in this situation, and I'm just going to keep silent, and I'm going to go to a glass breaking class and break glass, rather than getting into a confrontation with an energy that you could be actually moving away from, meaning releasing, because the eclipse is clipping off energy that has no longer serves us in that Taurus energy. The full moon, um, it was full and there was a release there. And the release means that sometimes we don't know where it's going to come at, but your chart says where it's going to come. The release could call for a transformation, and that means that the situation that you are enduring is going to transform, but it will need your help. That means sometimes you step away from things and you allow others to participate in whatever it is that we used to participate in. And so what your life looks like at this time. You know that you have a vision of where you want to go. You know that you want to be that person that no longer is subservient to pain, but honors the gain that the pain gave us. And if you really look at yourself in this time, whoever's listening, you will see that there is goodness in you and that goodness can carry you further, right? And so I use mantras. I meditate. I don't enforce this on anyone. If you need any assistance or help, prayer, mantras, and affirmations. Um, and getting into groups, where you can be built up. You might need love. It will um, help you. It would also, for those that experience anxiety, minimize anxiety because, anxiety, depression, and um, compulsive behaviors are kind of like exploited through triggers. And the trigger is whatever something whatever someone says that hurts me, whatever is inside of me that's always been hurting, the trigger is pulled and it gives me the open door that I should shout out to the world and tell the world that it's been cruel. Well, the world is cruel, but this is not the time to argue with people that's been a part of your life hurting you or you hurting them. You see, it's a two-way street because if I tell the story, I have a story where I have experienced pain, but the other people are in my life as actors will say the same thing that I hurt them. And what we want to do is heal and rebalance. And that's where we are in this energy. So this Knight of Swords, let's put him in a place where he belongs, where he's not hurting anybody anymore. You're not driving down the freeway cussing people out. You're not cussing your family out. You're not hurting those in your work um, profession. You're being a healing force for the areas of life in your community that you work in, and you're only accepting those type of people in your life because there is a balance to life. And we just came out of Libra's energy, but Libra is also been aspecting um, Scorpio's energy. And that means that there is an economic balance that people want, a spiritual balance, a social balance. And as you work with the energies and you come into that knowledge, what's going to happen is that drama that the king brings, it won't be your portion no more because you'll say, I see you, but I don't want to be you no more. So you guys be blessed. Thank you for sharing and thank you for likes and thank you for joining our classes. Hey, all right. Blessings. Thank you.